Welcome back to PAX East 2018. We are at the Shacknews booth. I'm Charles. This is Donovan, the guy that talks way too much. And we are here with Banks and Max to talk about Sleep Tight. I am very glad that y'all make the time to come over here. We greatly appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
Hey,
yeah.
You, Charles, anything, my man.
Gotcha. So, Sleep Tight, tell me about the game.
Awesome question, Charles. So Sleep Tight is about a kid in his room, or her room, building pillow forts and upgrading dart guns and super soakers to fight monsters that come every night.
Yes. Okay. I've already played it.
Yes.
I'm okay at it. I died really fast the first time that I played it.
That's the point.
But I had a lot of fun. But it has a very unique art style, rather. We've talked about this before. It kind of has a Pixar kind of vibe to it, and it feels really, really good. What inspired that?
So for me, I come from the world of AAA games and visual effects for movies, and everything I'm working on is super dark and gritty.
Okay.
So this has been my passion project, and when I go home at night or on weekends and I want to work on something, I want to do something fun, colorful, and something that makes you feel happy and warm and nostalgic.
Okay, gotcha. So when you dive into the game, when someone pressed start and they started playing it, what is the rhythm of the game? How does it go?
Sure, so you start at night, and you have 1 minute to fight off a wave of monsters. So it's twin stick shooter, you're running around, there's chaos, you gotta survive that night, and once you do, it's daytime. And that's your time when you get to spend your suns. So think of that as your moves for the day.
Understood.
To either buy ammo, health, power-ups, build walls or turrets. And once you spend all your suns, the next night starts. So it's really about how many waves can you survive and trying different play styles to get further and further.
Understood. How long have y'all been working on the game?
So this is, I think, my favorite part of this. So Max and our programmer Jed grew up together. And when they were kids building pillow forts in their room and fighting imaginary monsters, they said, one day when we grow up, we're going to make this into a video game.
Really?
And everyone was like, yeah, kid, go back to college.
We sounded just like that, too.
That's great.
And so then fast forward 20 years, and Jed became a great programmer, and Max became a fantastic visual effects artist. He was working on Game of Thrones and Iron Man and Far Cry and Titanfall.
We've heard of those.
Small little projects. Small little things.
So.
And they said, oh my God, we could make our game. And so they started working on it, and that was about 8 years ago. And Jed sent in the first prototype of the game, and they started getting into the mix, and they found that by piecing this thing together over the last 3 years, they were really going to kick it into full gear.
Okay, gotcha. So how's the reception been so far?
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
It's
Curveball,
tough.
sorry.
No, it's tough because I'll get teary-eyed.
I know,
if
that's
think
where
about
I was going to go with this.
Because we've been working in a bubble for so long. You know, this is just like we've thrown all of our love and passion into this game, and to see people play it and understand what we're trying to make, and anytime someone just grabs a controller or sees it, they just light up. And for me, it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
That's really dope. You're going to make me cry now. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I know,
you were
right?
supposed to be the one crying.
Honestly, if you need to have tears, I'm into it. I think emotions are good. If we don't exercise them, they just get balled up.
That's very, very true. So, did you have any questions you want to ask?
Well, I was going to ask what's the inspiration for it, but that's a great story. That's cool to see that you guys are using your talents now to fulfill a childhood dream. Because we all do that. We're all like, when I grow up, I'm going to make this. I'm going to write a movie and direct it and go to Hollywood and all that. And that's so cool to see you guys actually doing that.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, you can put that in the beginning, based on a true story.
And to fulfill a childhood dream with a childhood friend.
Yeah.
It's like insane. I don't know how many people get to do that in their lives.
Not many.
I hope that if anyone out there has that, they go after it, because what a feeling. It's just amazing.
It's got to be incredible.
And that's really a big part of this game too, is it's about when we were kids. It looks like the type of movies, and it plays like a twin stick shooter and a base builder familiar game type. So we like to say it's wrapped in blankets of nostalgia, and that it's for the kid in all of us.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So which one of you two is the best at the game?
I don't know.
There's no competition here.
So who made it tonight 100 first?
I didn't. I made it tonight 99.
Okay. So you made it to 100.
Thank you,
made
sir.
it to 99.
Thank you, sir.
That sounds like that's the answer.
It was an early build.
Understood.
He won't make it to night 100 again. I'll tell you that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And I see that the build now, you've got a few extra characters on there, right? I played with the first character. I can't remember the character's name or if he had a name.
Joe.
Joe. Okay. What new characters do you have now?
Great question. So this is first revealed here at PAX East. So the first people in the world to see that there are multiple characters saw them here. So you have Joe, who is the first character. He's like the every guy, the kid in all of us. And then there's Brooke. Brooke comes next, and Brooke's dart gun shoots rapid fire.
Okay.
And Brooke's like this rocker chick. She's got pink hair and spikes. And then there's Wyatt, who's the outlaw. He's got bandana, cowboy hat, comes with a buckshot. And then there's Willow, and Willow's a fighter pilot, and her tag is that she's more comfortable in the air than she is on the ground, but that doesn't mean she's not super comfortable with a burst rifle.
Okay, sounds pretty awesome. So, what platforms can people play? Will people play Sleep Tight on?
So we're going to come to Switch, and we're going to come to Steam.
Okay.
Yes, it's always good news when we ask somebody and they say Switch. Like that's the dream console for every indie game, any game that's coming out.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Donovan. We felt like that too. As when we first started talking to Switch and they were like, "This looks like a Switch game," we just felt like that's exactly it.
I think that was one of the first things I said to you when I saw you.
Yeah, especially with like 1 minute rounds. You know, you can pick up the game for 5 minutes, get through a couple nights, feel like you made some progress, put it back in the bag and keep going.
Jump out and then jump right back in later.
Perfect on the go game.
I love that. Walking down the aisle of the airplane, the whole dev team is playing Sleep Tight. I'm just like, you guys.
That is awesome. So, release window?
We are aiming for this summer.
Aiming for the summer. Okay.
Not too far off.
Where can people find more information about Sleep Tight?
www.sleeptightgame.com. You can find us on Instagram, Sleep Tight Game. You can find us on Twitter, sleeptight_game. We still got to talk to Twitter about that. If you know anyone at Twitter, let us know.
I wish. We're trying to get some things done too. So.
Yeah. And you can always email us at info@sleeptightgame.com.
All right, awesome.
Great.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah, man.
We're wrapping up PAX East. This is like the last major interview that we've had, and I'm very glad that we got y'all on here.
Does that make us the headliner?
Sure. Why not? I can rock with that.
Thank you, Donovan. Donovan ran right with it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with being the last video you post and then just take a week off.
I'll just take
You
a week
guys
off.
have earned
week
it.
off.
You guys have earned some
All right,
rest.
I've earned some time.
I'm gonna clip that part and just send it to. We're like, they said we get a week off.
Yeah,
we
man,
should get
honestly.
a week off. Gotcha. But thank you everybody for tuning in. We do have a Sea of Thieves stream coming up in the very near future, but we will see you on the next one. Peace out.